Besides making sure that I take my electrolytes, my magnesium, my sodium, my zinc, raw liver is the single most important thing that I can do in order to make sure I'm functioning at the top of my game. When I take too much caffeine and I'm overstressed out, I take raw liver and I feel my brain just light up again and I'm able to think, I'm able to focus, I'm able to relax. When I'm sick and I just have no energy, I take liver. 45 minutes later, I'm doing a set of push-ups. This stuff is magic. In order to make sure it works properly, I recommend getting the highest quality stuff. I buy mine at Whole Foods because you don't want to take low quality, subpar liver. This stuff is so amazing that you want to get the high quality, get the organic, get the grass fed. It is worth it. We're going to first start off by thin slicing the liver. What this does is it's the first step in our process to allow us to skip over the bad taste, skip over the texture. And we do that by freezing the liver. Once we thin slice it, we're going to freeze it and we're going to dice it into capsule-sized pieces and we're going to swallow those by the spoonful. This is the best way that I found to take liver. Before I started doing this, I would eat liver and I would be dry heaving into the sink. It was so disgusting. But I kept at it and I had to find a way to actually keep it down because of how good it made me feel. So what I do, I thin slice it, I put it in these Ziploc bags. From here, the next step is to kind of smush it flat, but we'll get to that in a minute. What I found as a pro tip is you don't want to have the liver fully defrosted. You want to have it just defrosted enough so that you can bend it and kind of move it a tiny bit, break apart the chunks. And when it's still a little bit firm, the knife is going to let you slice through it nice and easy. You can get perfect, even slices. But if it's too soft, it's going to kind of just bend on you and blob out. And it's going to be really difficult to get flat, even slices. And you're going to wind up tearing the liver like I did in a couple of these clips. So you can use a fork or you can use chopsticks. I kind of just like the challenge of using chopsticks, which is what you see me doing here. But you try to portion out between 2 to 3 ounces because that's what I found works best for a serving size. 4 ounces you can do, but that's just a lot of liver to eat. I know some people are like, oh, just have like 1 ounce a day. I'm like, that's not really enough. I find I work a lot better and more, which is why I also don't recommend the freeze-dried stuff because I also wonder what nutrients is lost, where like what the quality is of it. And for anyone wondering, I do beef liver. I don't like calf liver. They taste a little strong. I'm not a fan of chicken liver. I just do beef liver. Here what I'm doing is I am squishing the air out of the bag and trying to flatten it as much as I can. It does not matter how many pieces the liver is cut up into because when it freezes, it'll freeze solid into a single piece. You just kind of want to make sure that they're touching and that you get them flat. You're going to kind of massage the bag down with your hand so that there are no folds. You're just going to repeat this over and over again and put them on a metal sheet. And then this way, once the metal sheet's full, you can put another sheet on top and kind of press it flat